What's going on YouTube? My name is Errol Coleman and I'm the college day trader. Recently, a lot of more people have been learning about the stock market and stuff like that because of the stock market crash and all that. But let me just tell you, just take a step back, stop feeling FOMO, fear of missing. So let's just make it a lot easier on yourself and let's just learn first so you know what you're doing. So I'm gonna take you guys into my screen right now so you know exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, the platform that I'm using is TD Ameritrade TOS, Thinkorswim. And you can download this for free. Just type in TD Ameritrade. You can even Google how to download it, YouTube it, whatever you want to do. But the stock we're looking at is American Airlines. And we can see that the past 5 days, it's very bearish, which we already know because of the coronavirus and everything that's going on right now. It's driving these stock prices down. So one thing I saw a huge area of opportunity in this last week was I put in my support and resistance lines. And we can see where the support and resistance is very clear. And the way you want to do that is you can click like this and click again. So it's really simple. So all you have to do to get that is go over here to drawings and go to drawing tools, and then you want to pick this one. So you can also mess with that in your settings, do a lot of stuff with that, and there's so many tutorials on YouTube on how to do things like that. But anyway, so I see a huge area of opportunity here because I see this trading in a range now. And what I like to do, and one of the trades I made this week was I bought a put option at the resistance levels right around here, here. We can see that the price of the stock is getting rejected multiple times here, essentially creating the resistance and then building the support down here. And if I zoom in, you can see it's really not trying to crack this level. But one of the indicators that I do if I want to buy a put option on a bearish stock is after it drives up so harsh like this, I look for the rejection, right? And this is a 5-minute chart, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch it back to the 1 minute. Okay, so we see the stock price. We know this stock is bearish. Like we know what's going on. So I see the price rising and I want to get in on the downside because I don't want to chase any moves, right? I don't want to buy any call options if I miss the move. Don't chase, and that's going to get you caught and lose a lot of money. So what I want to do is after this run is over, I want to see where the price is getting rejected at. Okay, so this right here, I see the price is getting rejected and hence the above average selling volume right here on this candlestick. So that gives you an understanding that people are trying to push this stock down at this price level. And we already had seen this happen, and let me go back to the 5-minute chart. We already seen this happen the past 2 days, it getting rejected at that same level. So that can give me confidence that this is probably going to do the same thing. Not every time, but it's probably going to do the same thing. And another thing you guys need to understand is you don't want to predict moves in the market, right? So you don't want to be like, okay, this thing pushed up to right here, let me start buying the put options. You can't find the top of anything, you can't find the bottom of anything. Stop trying to predict moves and trade the price action and just trade what's actually happening, right? So after you see this rejection and then this pullback, that doesn't mean you get in right here for a put option to make money when it's going down if you don't know. I would wait for the confirmation. So I would wait for a little bounce and I see it's getting rejected. The wicks are barely even touching that resistance level anymore. So I see the stock price is going to start to crushing, go ahead and head right back down to where it was. And hence this above average selling volume again. I'm gonna give you guys one of the biggest key factors in your trading stocks. You have to pay attention to the volume. The volume is showing the buying and the selling, what's happening inside the candlesticks. So that's something you guys really need to pay attention to. So that was the basics of the trade, making money in a bear market. It's things like that you just pick up, and the more you trade, the more you'll realize like, oh, like this happened last time, so this is probably gonna happen again. But again, like I said, you don't want to predict anything. You just want to trade the price action and what's actually happening. Because nobody, not even Warren Buffett himself, can predict stock prices. So if he can't do it, what makes you think you can do it? That's really it. I know some of you guys wanted to see the indicators that I use. This is this blue line. I'm a little colorblind, so I'm pretty sure it's blue, but that's the EMA line, the exponential moving average. And then this little purple line, I believe, is the VWAP. So I'm gonna be making more videos like that. Just comment down below. And this is like my first YouTube video, so I just need to see in the comments what you guys want to see next and what you guys want to learn, you know? So if you guys don't even know how to use the indicators, put that. Like, let me see what you don't know, let me see what you know, so I can base the next videos off of that. So if you haven't already, this is my first YouTube video, so I would appreciate it if you just subscribed, hit like, and comment down below. Let's talk. I'll answer any questions within the first hour or two whenever I get time. So stop gambling, like get educated first. And if you're new, paper trade. I forgot to mention that. If you're new, paper trade. Like I said again, don't feel like you're missing out. The market's always gonna be there. It's gonna be there tomorrow, next week, in a month, a year from now, 3 years from now. So don't feel rushed to make any money. Just just educate yourself first so you really know what you're doing so you can become self-sufficient. So if you got any value out of that video, go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll be giving a lucky subscriber a free bottle of Germ-X so you don't catch the corona.